Hello, my name's Angel Brito, and I'm here to tell you why you should put on a scary movie for your first date. Imagine this: you finally get the date with that special person, but now you're unsure what to do or what to watch. You decide to put on that new scary movie that just came out on Netflix. Now she's holding your hand. Feels good, doesn't it? According to the article, 5 reasons why horror movies are perfect for first dates, written by Darren Slasher. He says, horror films can take away some of the nerves by seemingly inviting you in to hold hands. Now, if you're watching this, it's probably because you want to make sure you do great on your first date so you can secure that second date. A few years ago, I met an incredible woman, and when she finally asked me out, I decided to plan a scary movie for our first date. Halfway through the movie, she starts cuddling with me. Now, we're 6 months in a happy and healthy relationship, and I couldn't be happier than ever. It is important to watch a scary movie for your first time if you want results like mine. Today, we will be going over 3 reasons why you should just put on your big boy pants and just put on that scary movie. First, let me explain how watching a scary movie can increase intimacy with your partner. Sometimes men are pressured to make the first move, and we can be too scared to do it. And most women want some physical touch by the end of the night. Worry no more, men, because according to Barry Dutter in his book, The Shy Guy's Guide to Dating, published in 1998, he says, it is a good idea to watch a scary movie on a date because the girl may get frightened and want to hold your hand or cuddle close to you. Okay, I'm holding her hand. Now what? All you have to do is wait for a jump scare and boom, free hug. Now, this all depends on the woman as well. If the woman's as hard as steel or doesn't like to get, you know, doesn't like scary movies or doesn't get scared easily, then this part might not work on you because, she might not hug you. But if she does get scared, then get ready for her to never let you go by the whole night. Now that physical barrier is gone, let's talk about some emotional connections you would share with your partner. Scary situations can make people feel closer to their partner. That is exactly what you want in your first date. Being scared also helps people to break down social barriers. However, the feeling of fear that we experience with watching a scary movie, it can mean something else. What I mean by this is confused arousal. According to Professor Javed Sadar in the article, Science Says You Should Take Your Dates to Horror Movies, written by Megan Logan, he says, horror movies are going to create heightened arousal in the viewer, and being with a potential object of sexual attraction allows the arousal to be diverted or relabeled. When we're watching a scary movie, we know that everything on the screen is fake, and sometimes our bodies will take that horror and terror and unconsciously relabel it as attraction to the other person. Finally, the last reason why you should watch a scary movie is it's a great icebreaker. Taking a person to a horror film on the first date is a great way to show that person who you really are. And ultimately, we want to spend the rest of the time with this person that we want to hang out with. So it might do you good to figure out early on if she doesn't watch scary movies. Because if she's not keen to machetes or beheading or gore, then that'll be a great thing to know early on. But if you're scared that, you know, this girl you take out on a date will find you weird or unattractive that you watch scary movies, um, don't fret, because according to James B. Weaver in his book Horror Films: Current Research on Audiences' Preferences and Reactions, published in 2009, he says females, not males, thought horror to be appealing because it is more stimulating than normal movies. Most girls would love to snuggle with a boy they think is cute or they're going out with. And if you made it this far for the first date, why not go ahead and snuggle with her? Watching a scary movie will give you a lot of things to talk about, which can open up discussions on different topics. But you might be thinking, alright, Angel, you can't talk to a woman during a movie. I mean, sure you can't. The whole point of a movie is to watch it. And if you're going to be spending the whole time just talking to her about things during the movie, you might annoy others, or even worse, you might annoy her. However, as soon as the movie ends, though, it'll open up tons of discussions on things like, for instance, how cringy or just how stupid the characters were, because sometimes the acting is pretty bad. Or you may talk about the death or the gore or the death count on the movie, or even how ugly the monster looked like. Um, a healthy relationship should involve two people and their respect towards their each other's interests. And at the end of the day, you're looking to spend someone you're gonna spend the rest of your life with, and be together forever, right? These three reasons will keep you in the game and help you secure that second date. Not only will you feel closer to your partner physically, but you'll also have emotional connection with her. One of the great ways, one of the great things about seeing a horror film is that it's very accessible to almost everybody in this day of age. There's no need in creating a false impression if that is not who you are, or if that's not what you intend on being for the rest of your life. Just remember, have fun and be yourself. Don't forget, bring some snacks.